Good morning. I am Mark Magoot, the commander of the Bureau of Support Services, and it is my honor to serve as the Master of Ceremonies for the graduation of the 148th and 149th Cleveland Police Academy. I ask that you please stand for the singing of our national anthem by Officer Katie Medwig. This will be followed by an invocation by Police Chaplain Larry Harris.
All uniform officers, cover! Present,
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
uniform officers, cover!
Father God, creator of all that we see that has life, the very earth that we stand upon and the heavens above, it all belongs to you. As we make ready, Lord, to ask your blessings on this class and the ceremonies that we will partake in, we first and foremost invite you into this room. Some brought you, but we all acknowledge right now to invite you. Welcome into this room. Now, Lord, be with each of us that will have to move forward in this service with something to say, some activity that we will carry out in your name. Be with us. And in the midst of all, Lord, that is about to take place today, we ask your blessings on each and every officer that will be sworn in on this day. We ask your blessings on their mind, body, and soul, that they will carry out the work that you have appointed them to do. We ask, Lord, that you would give them the courage and let them know that as a city, we do love them Give them the mindset to be fair to all, to bless all that will stand in need of their service and their protection. Now, Lord, before I go to my seat, I ask your authority into the shores and the land of Ukraine. Bless in this horrific time of loss of life. Intervene as only you can do. Thank you for it all. Amen.
To our honored guests on stage, command staff, and our audience, please be seated. At this time, we recognize our city officials who have joined us for today's ceremony. The Honorable Mayor Justin Bibb, Cleveland City Council President Blaine Griffin, Cleveland City Council Safety Committee Chair Michael Polensik, and members of City Council, the Chief Director of Public Safety Carrie Howard, Cleveland Division of Police Chief Wayne Drummond, and the Cleveland Division of Police Command Staff. We also want to acknowledge Cuyahoga Community College, specifically Director Tavano and Commander Ellis, for their assistance in training the 148th recruit class. Additionally, we recognize all of our law enforcement and public safety partners who are in attendance today. Last, but certainly not least, we recognize the family and friends for all the support they provided these graduates during their quest to become police officers. Now please welcome Mayor Justin Bibb, who will deliver the oath of office.
I just want to give another round of applause for all of our family members today, because today is your day as well, too. It is certainly a beautiful day in our great city of Cleveland, Ohio. And as I look at our graduates today, I can't help but think of my own lived experience as a son of a police officer. I know firsthand the sacrifice that you're making to serve our city on the front lines. And our city is proud of your accomplishments today. And our city is counting on you in the future to keep our community safe and secure. And today we want to just acknowledge your hard work to get to this moment. It's a beautiful day in our great city. Please stand for your oath of office. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution and the laws of the state of Ohio, the Charter and the ordinances of the city of Cleveland, obey the rules, regulations, and orders of the Division of Police of the City of Cleveland, and will discharge the duties of my office to the best of my knowledge and ability. So help me God. Congratulations. We welcome you to the City of Cleveland Police Department, and know that when your days grow weary, when things get hard, remember that credo: protect and serve, protect and serve. We're counting on each and every one of you. Congratulations.
(14849), please be seated. Thank you, Mayor Bibb. Please welcome City Council President Blaine Griffin, who will say a few words.
Good morning. First of all, thank you all so much for really taking the time to sacrifice to be public servants in the city of Cleveland. As Mayor Bibb said, I also want to congratulate the families. This is truly a proud moment for all of us in the city of Cleveland. As you go upon doing your duties, I want you to remember that most of this city, a majority of this city, almost all of this city are filled with good people that really need your services and support. So as you engage and interact with this public, always see the great people of Cleveland that you're here to serve and recognize that it's a genuine love that they're going to have for their public safety officers. We really do appreciate you and your families for taking up such an honorable profession. And this city council that I have that are here with me today with my colleague, Councilman Mike Polensek, and my colleague, Brian Casey, and then I also believe my colleague, Kevin Conwell, is here with us today. We'll always be here to support you. We'll always be here to be your biggest advocates, and we'll always be here to make sure that the public knows that we have a strong, diverse group of people that are going to serve and protect our community. So we appreciate you. We love the fact that you chose this honorable profession, and we're always going to be here for you. Thank you so much, and have a great day.
Thank you, Councilman Griffin. Please welcome Safety Committee Chair Michael Polensek, who will say a few words.
Good morning. It is my honor and privilege to be here. To the Honorable Mayor, to the Safety Director Howard, to Chief Drummond, to Fire Chief Cavillo, to the command staff of both fire, police, and EMS, and to my honorable colleagues, Council President Blaine Griffin, Councilman Casey, Councilman Griffin, and also to Councilman Conwell. You truly are the thin blue line. I want to repeat that again. You truly are the thin blue line that protect us every day in the city of Cleveland. So to the families that are here, to the loved ones, thank you for the support you've given these graduates. To the command staff, to the instructors, everybody that's been involved in the process of training this wonderful class, the 148th and 149th class, I want to say thank you as well, because we have a lot of work to do. We had a lot of challenges before us. And as Council President Griffin indicated, we are here to support the division of the police. We are here to support our rank and file. We know how important you are to provide the daily protection in our city. And as the mayor indicated, on the side of the cars it says to protect and serve. To protect and serve. That's what we're here all about, to protect our citizens, to make our city the best it can be. So I want to say to each and every one of you, thank you for dedicating your careers to the Cleveland Police Department, to the family once again for the support that you've given these officers. And I want to say that again, there'll be times that they're going to come home tired and beat and maybe some days depressed, and they're going to need your support to be with them, to understand that we're all here working together to make our city the best it can be. So thank you. God bless each and every one of you. Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Polensek. Please welcome Chief Director of Public Safety, Carrie Howard, who will say a few words.
I'm going to ask all the officers to give your families a round of applause for their support of you. So as stated, I am Carrie Howard, Chief Director of the Department of Public Safety for the City of Cleveland, and I want to congratulate all of our graduates today. I want to thank Mayor Bibb, Council President, Safety Chair Polensek, Chief Drummond, Chief Cavillo for all of your support with the Department of Public Safety. There's a quote that I like, and I wrote it down because I didn't want to go off the top, and it goes, "No one is so brave that he is not disturbed by something unexpected. Public safety is a career path chosen by the bravest. First responders wake up, put their uniforms on, and never know what the workday will bring. Nor do they know how their daily work will affect them as people or the community. The fact that you have chosen to walk this path sets you apart from all other citizens sitting at home, criticizing, critiquing, calling for services. You set yourselves apart from them. And I am thankful for the commitment that you have made to the citizens of the city of Cleveland. I urge you to take the time to get to know the community that you serve. Stop and talk to the business owners. Stop and talk to the people. Learn the staples of the communities that you are patrolling and walking through. Get to know them by first name and let them get to know you. The City of Cleveland's first responders also often co-respond to calls for service. That is to say that many times police, fire, and EMS are called on scene to act. This graduating class highlights that, as it includes a member of the Cleveland Division of Fire who chose to enroll in the Cleveland Police Academy in order to become a Cleveland fire arson investigator. This collaboration enhances the abilities of each division. So this day is a celebration, and you should all pat yourselves on the back and know that we thank you for the promise that you've made to our city, and we ask you to keep it. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Howard. At this time, I introduce you to the Cleveland Division of Police Chief, Wayne Drummond.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's a great day. Good morning. It's a happy occasion for the recruits. You didn't get here by yourselves. All the folks that are sitting up in the balcony and behind you, they're here to support you and they'll continue to support you. So make sure you give them a round of applause, please, for your family members and friends. Please applaud. Give them applause, guys. There you go. Well, as stated, I'm Wayne Drummond. I'm the Chief of Police for the Cleveland Division of Police. First, I want to thank Mayor Bibb, Council President Griffin, Chief Director Howard, and others who have lended their support, leadership. Secondly, I want to recognize and commend the Cleveland Police Academy, as well as Tri-Cities Police Academy. They prepared these officers for a rewarding career as law enforcement professionals. Additionally, I want to recognize and thank the Cleveland Police Command staff who's over here to my left for their leadership under very trying and difficult times. I would be remiss if I didn't thank the men and women of the Cleveland Division of Police who day in and day out go out and take care of business and provide service to the Cleveland community. Thank you very much. To the members of both classes, it makes me very proud to watch you graduate today. Today is a happy day, as I stated before. You made it through very intensive training, and you should be extremely proud of yourselves and each other. Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in moments of challenge and controversy." You must understand that as you take the oath of office, you became the agents and ambassadors of change and the future of this division. You must understand and embrace that you are guardians of the Cleveland community, guardians for everyone, no matter their station in life, their circumstances, their differences, or occupation. You have undertaken a noble career, a path in public service at a time when the expectations of law enforcement will continue to evolve. Believe that positive change can be attained through your efforts going forward. Once again, I congratulate you all. Welcome to the Cleveland Division of Police.
Thank you, Chief Drummond. Let's welcome the 148th Academy Class Speaker, Officer Michael Valdez, who will say a few words.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you, Mayor Bibb, Safety Director Safety Director Howard, and Chief Drummond for allowing me the opportunity to speak at today's ceremony. I'm Officer Valdez, the platoon leader for the 148th Cleveland Division of Police Academy class. It is my honor to speak as a representative for this incredible student body. It is my pleasure to welcome the new officers of Class 148, 149, law enforcement officers, public officials, families, friends, and honored guests to our graduation. Confucius, the ancient Chinese philosopher, once said, "The man who says he can and the man who says he cannot are both correct." Today, we have become police officers. We took an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States and to be guardians to the citizens of Cleveland. Today, we become a sense of to those in need, a presence that brings about a sigh of relief, and a helping hand. Today, we become role models, mentors, guardians, and above all, public servants. Not only did we say we can, we said we will. The journey to get to this day was not an easy one, nor should it be. This badge and this uniform are not just given out, they are earned. We earned the right to say that we are Cleveland police officers. We earned it through long days and nights of typing notes, making flashcards, pushing our bodies to their physical limits, and developing our tactical skills. Those difficult and trying times, however, were paired with a lot of growth and fun. On day one, we started with a room full of awkwardness, and now to standing here today as a platoon, a unit, a family with relationships that will last a lifetime. It is an honor to be able to call ourselves Cleveland police officers. We are all so proud of the work that we have put in over the past 8 months, but our hard work has only just begun. Earning this badge has only just begun. I challenge all of us to earn this badge every single day for the rest of our careers. We owe that to the public, to those who wore this badge with us, to those who wore this badge before us, and we owe it to those who gave the ultimate sacrifice wearing this badge. Treating people with compassion, empathy, and respect, holding each other accountable, and doing the right thing for the right reason are all ways that we can earn this badge each and every day. When I think about becoming a police officer, 2 phrases come to my mind. They are phrases from my football coach in college. The first is, integrity is 24/7. As police officers, our integrity can never be compromised. The oath we just took does not only apply when we are in uniform. It is all day, every day. It should be our way of life. The second is, do the ordinary things at an extraordinary level. The citizens we serve deserve our best effort in everything that we do. Our attitudes and efforts today affect Cleveland's tomorrow, and everyone here is working towards a better tomorrow. He stressed these every day, and I believe they translate well to this profession. We've all been asked multiple times throughout the course of this academy why we want to become police officers. Sometimes it was asked rhetorically. If you ask the 48 new officers here today, you may get 48 different responses. Many of us have an innate desire to help others. Some of us have dreams of being detectives, SWAT officers, to be in community policing, vice, or other specialized units. Some of us grew up looking up to friends and family members who were police officers and want to follow in those footsteps. Whatever the reason, I think we have all learned that it is hard to answer that question without sounding cliche. If you simplify any of our answers, it really just comes down to wanting to be there for someone in need. In my opinion, there is no greater calling. I would like to leave you, my classmates, with a piece of advice. Whenever this job feels like it is weighing you down, remember the reason you are sitting here today. Remember why you answered the call to become a Cleveland police officer. Remember, the man who says he can and the man who says he cannot are both correct. 8 months ago, it seemed like this day would never come, but we're here. We made it. We are a part of a family of over 800,000 law enforcement officers across the United States. Let our actions be representative of what the law enforcement profession stands for. I know that we can, and I know that we will, serve this city with pride. I cannot emphasize enough how excited I am to see what this class does as police officers serving the city of Cleveland. I would like to close out by saying thank you to a few people. First, thank you again to Mayor Bibb, Safety Director Howard, and Chief Drummond for allowing me to speak here today. Thank you to Lieutenant Smith, Sergeant Putnam, and the entire Academy staff for preparing us and molding us for the journey we are about to embark on as police officers. Thank you to Commander Johnson, Assistant Commander Lane, and all of our instructors at Tri-C for guiding us through the OPATA curriculum. Thank you especially to Instructor Stanzik, who prepared us all for the state exam. Thank you to the members of class leadership, Officer Barnes, Officer Green, Officer Grabowski, Officer Johnson, Officer Ortiz, and Officer Rock. I and the entire class appreciate all of your hard work. Congratulations, 148 and 149. We are now Cleveland police officers, and we could finally, after all of this time, take the elevator at the Justice Center. Thank you.
Thank you, Officer Valdez. I'd like to welcome John Herrick and Brent Collins with Blue Coats, who will present the Top Recruit Award in Leadership.
Thank you. I'm honored to be here today for this very special occasion, and Brent Collins, our Executive Director, is here with me as well. I represent an organization that most of you have probably never heard of, and that's on purpose. Blue Coats is a group of business and civic leaders from throughout the greater Cleveland area. We maintain a very low profile, but our sole mission is one that should bring great comfort to you and your families. For over 65 years, we have quietly supported the families of Cuyahoga County's safety forces personnel who have perished in the line of duty. Throughout our history, we have embraced 106 Blue Coats families, providing over $8 million of financial assistance, along with many other forms of support. Among the most important things that we do is to provide educational funding for the children and adult students of our fallen heroes, all the way through college and beyond. Just in the past few years, we have successfully raised a permanent endowment fund that makes certain that this educational support will remain available well into the future. The members of Blue Coats salute your chosen profession today. We are proud to stand with you, and if ever the day should come that you need us, we will be there to stand in your shoes and support your loved ones. It has been a tradition for many years now that Blue Coats presents the Cadet of Excellence Award to the top cadet in each graduating class of the Cleveland Police Academy. This award is presented to the graduating cadet who has displayed the highest proficiency among their classmates in both scholastic and physical criteria. It is my honor today to present the Cadet of Excellence Award to Delvante Scott, badge number 1349, for his outstanding achievement in the 148th and 149th class of the Cleveland Police Academy.
Congratulations, Officer Scott. Lieutenant Sean Smith, the officer in charge of the training section, will come forward for the presentation of Academy Awards. I ask that the distinguished guests come forward and form the additional receiving line. Thank you.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to present these awards to the new police officers of Cleveland Division of Police. Receiving a certificate of merit for recognition of her accomplishment as the most physically fit female police recruit based on the Cooper standards for fitness, the Cleveland Police Academy is proud to recognize Officer Brittany D. Green. Receiving a certificate of merit in recognition of his accomplishments as the most physically fit male police recruit on the Cooper Standards for Fitness, the Cleveland Police Academy is proud to recognize Officer Adam D. Thompson. Receiving a certificate of merit in recognition of his accomplishments as the 148th Class Platoon Leader, the Cleveland Police Academy is proud to recognize Officer Michael A. Valdez. Receiving a certificate of merit in recognition of his accomplishment as the 148th Class Squad Leader for First Squad, the Cleveland Police Academy is proud to recognize Officer Jose F. Ortiz. Receiving a certificate of merit in recognition of his accomplishment as the 148th Class Squad Leader for Second Squad, the Cleveland Police Academy is proud to recognize Cortez D. Johnson. Receiving a certificate of merit in recognition of his accomplishment as the top scoring recruit during firearms training, the Cleveland Police Academy is proud to recognize Officer Anthony J. Robertson. Receiving a certificate of merit in recognition of his accomplishment in academics, the 148th class, the Cleveland Police Academy is proud to recognize Officer Michael A. Percon. This last award is the Artsway Game Tom Horan Leadership Award. The Cleveland Police Academy prides itself on instilling leadership qualities in all of our police recruits. The 148th class had several changes in class leadership to help us promote valuable leadership skills in our recruits. We know that these new officers will need to lead by example when interacting with members of our community. 2 retired members of the Cleveland Division of Police that led by example were the late Art Swagain and Tom Horan. Both of these men exhibit exceptional leadership qualities. The award is presented to the police recruit who has exhibited exceptional leadership qualities. The award recipient for the 148th Police Academy was selected for his hard work and dedication to his class and to the Police Academy. This recruit put forth great effort in helping communicate our orders to the class. His organizational abilities also assisted the staff in achieving their goals. Will Officer Michael A. Valdez please come forward and accept the Art Swagain and Tom Horan Leadership Award.
Congratulations to the award recipients. Sergeant Matthew Putnam, the Academy Class Commander, will come forward for the presentation of the Academy certificates.
Thank you, Commander. 148, 149, last time. Officer Caitlin Atkins. Officer Daria Alexieva. Officer Jonathan Barker. Officer James Brooks. Barnes. Officer Diagenique Barnes. Officer Jaslyn Carson. Officer Jesse Chapman. Officer Brandon Coffey. Officer Terrace Coles. Officer Christian Crane. Officer Morgan Davis. Officer Sean Donovan. Officer Sirocco Dooley. Officer Messiah Fluker. Officer Marcellus Fox. Officer Kimberly Gomez. Officer Brittany Green. Officer Nathaniel Grabowski. Firefighter Charles Harris. Officer Joshua Howe. Officer Brendan Hunt. Officer Tyrance James. Officer Cortez Johnson. Officer Nicole Jones. Officer Jonathan Kozera. Officer Elias Lay. Officer Sean Manzak. Officer Linwood McGreer. Officer Amir Mohammed. Officer Sierra Morris. Officer Diamond Murphy. Officer Dylan O'Donnell. Officer Jose Ortiz. Officer Michael Perkin. Officer Brian Peters. Officer Anthony Robertson. Officer Amanda Rock. Officer Zachary Scanlon. Officer Delvante Scott. Officer Adam Thompson. Officer Christian Vaden. Officer Michael Valdez. Officer McKinley Weaver. Officer Stephen Webb. And Officer Logan Weber. Class 149, Officer Giovanni Smith. Officer Neil Tyrell. And Officer Timothy Wright. Thank you, 148, 149. It's been a privilege.
Congratulations, huh? All right, at this time, I'm going to go a little off script, but I'm going to ask the training section staff or anyone who's trained these recruits to please stand. I'd like to recognize them with a round of applause. Thank you. You can sit down. I appreciate it. For our new officers today, let me thank you in advance for the courage and sacrifices you will make serving and protecting our wonderful city. I leave you with this personal thought. I have the utmost faith in the positive impact you will have with our division. I do not doubt you will make this city a better and safer place through professionalism and respectful service. You will demonstrate integrity in all that you do. You will display dedication to our community through a life of public service and strive for excellence in all that you do. Finally, you will internalize these core values throughout your career and truly be the guardians this city deserves. Congratulations and be safe. Chaplain Shirley Wolf will now give the benediction.
Good afternoon. First, on a personal note, I just wanted to say welcome to the mayor of our great city, Justin Bibb, and I pray that God always be on his side. Now, Lieutenant Smith called me and he asked me to say the benediction. Then he said, Rabbi, this is just a short prayer, not a sermon. So, I have a little story that came to mind. Yale University does not have an outside commencement speaker, but they make a big thing of the baccalaureate service. The story goes that the Episcopal bishop appeared to make the sermon. He announced that his remarks would be built solely upon those wonderful letters of Y-A-L-E. Y, he said, stands for youth, and he talked with great vigor for 15 minutes on youth. A for ambition, and he became more ambitious and talked for 20 minutes on ambition. L for loyalty, that took him 25 minutes to cover. Then he finally got to E. E stands for enthusiasm. And with that, he became so enthusiastic, he spoke for 40 minutes. As the bishop came down from the altar after the sermon, he noticed one of the graduates with his head in his hands and an attitude of prayer. "Young man," the bishop said, "I see that something I said had a profound effect on you. I wonder if you would tell me what particular point impressed you so much." "Well, Bishop, it's this way. I was sitting here giving thanks to God that I didn't go to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology." So this is not a standard prayer. Before we close, when I think it was Councilman Polensik spoke, he mentioned the thin blue line. So something came to mind regarding this wonderful, beautiful class of cadets here, or police officers. A college professor who was an avowed atheist was talking to his class. He shocked several students when he flatly stated he was going to prove there's no God. Addressing the ceiling, he shouted, "God, if you're there, if you're real, I want you to knock me off this platform. I'll give you 15 minutes. The lecture room fell silent. You could hear a pin fall. 10 minutes went by, and again he taunted God, saying, "Here I am, God, I'm still waiting." His countdown got to the last couple of minutes when a Marine who was just released from active duty and just registered in this wonderful class walked up to the professor, hit him full force in the face, and knocked him out. Can't do that today, by the way. The professor was out cold. The students were shocked and babbled in confusion. The young Marine took a seat up front and sat silent. The class was silent, was waiting. Eventually, the professor came to, shaken, looked at the young Marine in the front row and said, when the professor regained his senses, he said to this Marine, "What's the matter with you? What did you do that for?" So the Marine responded, "God needed a physical presence on this." The Marine responded, "God was very busy, so he sent me to take care of business." So God needs a physical presence in the street, so he created the police. And that's why the wonderful class is here today. Before we close, special prayer and thanks to each and every one of you being here, to the family for your support, to law enforcement in our community. Let us pray. Dear God, as we close the ceremony, we say a prayer in the words of our tradition. May God bless you and keep you. May he shine his countenance upon you and be gracious to you. May he bless you with peace and always keep you in his loving care. We are also mindful and pray for our brothers and sisters that are presently working the street and those overseas fighting for our freedom. Lord, please keep them in your loving care and please bring them home safely to the loved ones at the end of the tour of duty. Please bless us all and keep us safe, and let us say amen.
I'd be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to say that if you're watching from home or you're in the audience today, applications are open to join this esteemed division of police. You can call our recruiters at, Chief, you got to give me this latitude, 216-623-5233. 216-623-5233.
Thank you, Director. Through the generosity of Director Cox, if you see the officers in the back and you parked at City Hall, they will take care of you for discounted parking. So this concludes the graduation ceremony for the 148th and the 149th Police Academy. Sergeant Putnam, please give the order for the last dismissal. 148, 149 on your feet.